taking a movie of me?
Of you?
I'm taking a movie of you.
Well, I'm actually taking a movie of you too, Blake, so.
Get ready to go.
Okay, there we go. There's Sheneau's. I'm riding that puppy. And that's Blake's bike over there. And we got, no, let's see, Val's bike right here. And we are the VCC Road Warriors.
This is Scott's bike. This is the Victory.
Yeah, and we're about ready to head out.
There. I lived down there in that vacant area there where the 3 palm trees are. We had a house just to the left side of that. That's where we lived. It used to be all walnut grove down there.
That's something.
My dad helped build, was one of the builders of the Elsinore West Marina and also the state park.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Now this is talking movie, Scott. Hey,
yeah,
talking movies. Yeah. You can talk in these.
I cool. I cool.
I was thinking you probably would have for chapter.
I know, I was thinking that.
Hill.
I can put it back on, but it's too much to have.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to be too cool. Here we are at the lookout overlooking Lake Elsinore.
That is a nice
Terrific
feature.
day. Terrific day for a ride. Just gorgeous.
There's another panoramic shot.
That's a neat feature.
It is.
There's Scott from another view.
Another view.
He still looks like Scott from this view.
I'm ready for my close-up.
There we go.
In the middle.
There we go. There's the close-up. There's the close-up.
Oh, no,
This is a man
It's too close.
concentrating. He's thinking, he's contemplating.
Is this you or me?
No. This is you. This is you.
Oh, okay.
You're contemplating. You're thinking. You're wondering. You're wondering all about God.
Scott is the star.
Yeah.
This bike he's got.
Yes. Yeah. There. He's looking up. He's looking up, and he's thinking.
Thank you for this bike.
Yeah. That's what he was thinking. That's what he was thinking. Yeah. That was good. Yeah.
Okay, I think I've solved the mystery of the universe.
How you doing, Sheneau?
Oh yeah.
Are you taking a movie of me?
Taking a movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm taking one of you.
Yeah. I'm taking a movie
Got
of you.
double movies going on.
All right.
Okay, guys, I think you're getting carried away here. Just a little.
All right. This is good. This is good. There's Blake.
Sheneau is
There's Blake.
There's Blake,
up on
yeah,
YouTube.
standing on the
Blake De
bluff,
Laurentiis.
the edge
Blake
of the
De
cliff.
That's pretty cool. They're nice. These were only like 100. 100 what? 100 stop at the other place. At the top. That must be the speed.
You can't see around, so I don't know how.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's our elevation, guys.
Over the.
Check this out. That's,
over the lake.
I believe that's elevation.
Oh.
And our speed. Speed goes way down. We stopped. We stopped when we were at the high part.
Yeah.
We were at the high. We stopped. Right. We got going. The elevation's going down. We slowed down here. And now we're right here. Got that. So it's elevation speed.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
That's a freedom. It's cool. It's just like
That's cool.
amazing.
Anyway, this guy, Tom's Farms. My dad used to have a cafe on the Four Corners, which was Lakeshore.
Yeah.
Was it Lakeshore, Riverside? Yeah. Lakeshore and Riverside Drive, and Tom used to have. My dad used to pull his pickup truck up with all the vegetables and sell it on the corner in the parking lot. And then he bought this piece of property. So,
No kidding.
yeah.
That's
The
pretty
guy's
cool.
dead now, but his kids have it. But he just kept building and just kept expanding it. So it's really kind of a cool place.
Yeah, it really is.
It has a really nice place for the kids and stuff over here too.
Yeah, they in the summer when we were here, they had like band playing.
Yeah,
stuff.
over by the water. I don't know if
You spying me again?
Yeah.
We were playing this game where people were coming down, and when you get to the bottom, you start walking up, and then the people that are coming down try to knock the people down that are coming up.
On rocks.
On rocks, yeah, these are slippery rocks.
Yeah, that's.
And so I was coming up, and this guy was going to knock me down, so I figured, I'll jump over him. And I go wham, and I did a wham, and slap right on my face and broke my 2 front teeth. But what I was going to say, why I brought that up is because when we were there, have a party, and it was probably about 12 of us or something. The Mongols, a group of the Mongols showed up. Just like scared us. Are you recording this?
Just kind of playing around with them.
And so we ended up making friends with him, and we had a jalapeno eating contest. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, my teeth were just like, how it is when you breathe in.
I had when I was 19, I had a 750 Royal Enfield chopper, big front end, and it was.
Did you really?
Yeah, and it was. I was having trouble with the carburetor, and I couldn't get it started. And I'm by the side of the road. These two Hells Angels pull up.
They helped you start it?
Yeah, they got it fixed. Sweet. I said, hey, thanks. Yeah, no problem. See you, buddy.
Sheneau was set free.
Yeah.
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 What's that guy, Jerry?
Up in Anaheim.
Yeah. Thornton,
Is this the guy who used to? Yeah, who used to run it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got busted.
Yeah, that went bad again, man. He got
Oh, really?
It did.
He got in a knife fight in Blackie's in Newport.
Well, they were kind of with the Mongol.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, that's dumb. I mean, well, they kind of got off base a little bit at the church there. I mean, they did a lot of good for a lot of people, but they kind of got off base and got into the disciple movement. Where the pastor had guys working for him, building his house and building his pool and stuff, which is actually is fine. I mean, some of these guys need some disciple teaching stuff, and.
You ever go into church there?
I'm not sure if I think I did once, but I knew some of the guys there.
And they all
some
go
of the
down
bikers.
to Fuddruckers and they have dinner after church.
No, I never did that.
They were that close?
Yeah, well,
There's another one up there, right?
Yeah, I was really
going
disappointed to hear that guy got back in trouble because it was kind of a redemption for Hells Angels, all these badass guys.
Yeah, a lot of bikers
They all
found.
get saved and,
Yeah.
and I went to the church and listened to him preach, he was preaching the gospel.
Yeah.
But they had so much exposure to the public that
Remember that?
just,
The delivered ones?
Is that a motorcycle club?
That was that motorcycle the last time we were out. Was it with you?
Oh, it was at Cook's Corner?
Cook's Corner. We met these guys.
Yeah.
So these are local guys, and they're delivered ones, and so they're Christian.
That's right.
Christian
That's right. I remember him. Yeah.
I was thinking of kind of contacting them and see maybe they.
You know, I rode with
could go on some rides with
a
them.
church that's based in I think North San Diego County. They're a biker church.
Yeah,
You know, and I went on a ride with them, but they were just not very. You know, I don't know. It seemed more like bikers than Christians. Yeah, not friendly and very cliquish and But hey, it's a start.
On the beginning of the sanctification process.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I went to this one service, and a bunch of the old-timer bikers were like praising the pastor because old Joe died, you know, and nobody would like officiate over his funeral because he was this bad biker. Yeah, because of the reputation that the Hells Angels had. And they said, but good old Joe, he did it for us, you know. He did the funeral, you know. And they were really touched by that because everybody rejected him. You know?
See, that's what love does.
Yeah, that's the power.
There is that power.
That's the power.
So I'm realizing more and more that whether they're kids or anybody else, nobody is just a rebellious, mean SOB for nothing. Nobody just goes into prostitution or all that stuff for nothing. They basically have all had their hearts broken. At some point in time, their heart was broken, and they began to believe a lie. And that's generally when things start changing.
Well, you know what? I had.
Look at Hitler.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
It was similar. It was similar. He had some
Oh yeah, his dad was abusive
issues with
and.
his dad and stuff like that. And
You know, I was
figured some things.
I go down to the Hope Room and pray on Friday mornings. We got a couple of people that pray with me, and it seems like the Lord really brings out just some real kind of prophetic stuff about what He wants to do or what He's doing. And yesterday we were worshiping, and I got this real strong reminder of a cat that I had. Virginia and I had 6-7 years, about 8 years ago, and he had. A black cat, great little cat, and he was missing for a few days, and we heard some meowing at the door, so we went and checked, and our porch has like 6 or 7 steps, and he was on the front porch, and his pelvis was broken. He couldn't use his hind legs, and just in tremendous pain, he had found his way home somehow and made it up.
Your cat?
Yeah, my cat. Made it up the steps, and just in tremendous pain, and we took him to the vet. They said, well, there's probably not much you can do. We can do surgery, but there's no guarantee he'll even walk again. And so they said, we just recommend, maybe it'll heal up and on its own. He says, but he probably won't walk. Well, over time, the Lord healed him. I mean, and he was bleeding. Had blood in his urine, internal injuries. We thought he really was just. And the Lord healed him over time to where he didn't even have a limp. I mean, as a man, he started getting up a little bit, and then he started walking, and he eventually started jumping a little bit. But this, what I saw when we were worshiping was him broken and in all kinds of pain and trying to find his way home. That's what hit me. And so I asked the Lord, why are you showing me this? And it was like, there's so many out there that are like that, tremendously broken and trying to find their way home, and that God will heal them. I mean, it was just
Yeah. And that brokenness, that's the heart.
Yeah, that's the heart.
The heart's broken.
Yeah, and we gotta touch that with love. We gotta really.
Apart from the Father's love, we're just totally dysfunctional.
Yeah,
as human beings.
we
have to
really
have
need
that.
more power on that about love. What we say to them, we need more of anointing. Where the love will just pierce their heart and bring healing and repentance
See, what's hard when you have people that are broken. What's hard is they're really difficult to love because they don't feel worthy of love.
They don't let it in.
So
Or they don't like you.
Well, they don't let you get close enough.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
Because they've been hurt, they don't let you get close enough. So they're like porcupines. It doesn't do you much good as far as but you got to get past those little spines.
Yeah, well, you gotta get inside.
And the only way you do that was with love.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I mean, it's hard. There is so much stuff that goes on. It is such a. There's just so much stuff that goes on.
You know, we've been kind of getting. I've been hearing from some ministries, and Virginia has always said this too. She's always said, you know, why does it? I mean, it's taken most of us years to go through the process of inner healing and getting set free from stuff that hinders us. It takes a long time. And she's always said, why does it have to take that long? Why can't, you know, the power, why can't there be enough power to really do that work in a very short period of time? And I've been hearing from some ministries, they're kind of feeling that that's what's coming. You know, this real kind of a quick work, but a real work.
Right.
You know, not just, and so that's kind of a hope. I'm hoping we see more of that. I don't know, that could be.
Well, I think that, you know, it can happen. It hasn't been the norm.
No, we never got
Yeah.
And so there's just, but see, the problem is the lies that people believe because of things that happen.
I saw a robo.
And if you believe a lie that you're worthless, that you're unlovable, then basically that's what you live out.
75 and 83, orders ready. 75 and 83.
It makes it difficult for anybody to love you because you don't love yourself. And so until that lie is exposed, a lot of people don't even know. They don't even know that they're living there. And again, it's because, I mean, you get kids that are, you know, that are beaten or sexually molested or whatever, go through multiple divorces, all this other stuff, and it does, you know what, it affects you.
There it is.
It does.
You look at them, he's looking at it, they got a really screen.
You know, what's so amazing to me is, like, it seems like the vineyard's like, I mean, of all the years I've been in churches, and, you know, I've always been, like, charismatic.
In what?
Charismatic, you know.
Yeah, for your Christian life, yeah.
But only the vineyard's really ones that have been really focused, and they've specialized on the Father's love. They've had that revelation. This church, because you can only get so far without knowing the Father's love. And you can tell it to any other Christian of whatever faith or denomination, and they're like, what is that? You know, Father's love?
Yeah.
Is that some kind of cult or some kind of thing?
Yeah.
And see, for me, without having that revelation that the Father loves me, I don't know how I could get Christian. I mean, I can't imagine living without that knowledge and that
it's so
rhema.
tough. It's so tough.
You know, because it always builds you up. You just know the Father loves you.
Builds you up and changes you over time.
Changes you completely. I can't imagine trying to walk the Christian life out without having that understanding. But to us, it's like, I mean, it's a normal thing.
You know, it's interesting.
We all experienced it, and it has a lot to do with the way we fellowship, just the way we receive one another, you know. And I think Mike Hutchins, one of the things I loved about him the first time I heard it,
Go ahead. We're listening, Val. I'm sorry. Yeah.
was he stressed discerning the body, and like so that we could.
So what you're talking.
I'm sorry. Okay, Val. Let me put that down for a minute. Well, and Lord's been working it a lot in you, Val, on that love. You know, from what you've told me from time to time, it seems like he's really kind of
that's the whole
continuing that bit.
That's what this whole thing's about.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
What time is it?
Probably about 11:15 would be my guess.
I can look.
11:16. About that.
Hey, we're good.
By the way, have you ever felt vertigo? Like
We can rebuild him.
We have the technology. We can make him better than he was.
We can put a clock in his head. Ding dong, ding dong.
Not a Big Ben clock.
Hit snooze. And you go. Yeah, you just go. Snooze button. Snooze button. Right across there.
Where you want to walk around? You said you wanted to get some.
Yeah, let's go do some shopping, guys.
Hey, are you taking a movie of me? Are you taking a movie of me?